Croy Masterpicho round out the starting five for the Hawks. And on the floor for Oxford as Rob makes his first free throw. Will Silva, number 33, number 24, David Zareski, number 12, Will Broas, excuse me on my pronunciation there, number 11, Julian Paps, and then number 2, Connor Clifford. So Broas is going to bring it up here. Ethan Staputis, the sophomore on the guard. He had a couple, varsity appearances last year, played real well. Now making the transition to the starting lineup. Rebound, offensive rebound there. And turn around, putting it up. Julian Paps. A nice string of events there. And Oxford cuts Woodland lead down to 6-4. Brady's going to drive right at the free throw line, kicks it to Croy. He's going to lose that one. Clifford picks it up. Moriarty on the lane. Layup is off the mark. Good defense there by Rob not to draw the foul. Paps on the drive. Little runner is off. Rob's going to come down with the rebound this time. And, we saw it last year, this Hawks team, not all three indeed, but, really good at popping those threes with the defense. What are you expecting out of the Hawks tonight, Rob?
Well, just like you said, a lot of three-pointers made. Brady's a great shooter. You said it, Rob could shoot. So try to space out the defense and get some good shots.
And one thing, though, that's going to hurt these Hawks, Nate Bodner.
Yeah.
Not on the floor. He's still out after that injury he suffered in the football season. And you hear the Oxford coach not happy with this. Andrew Borkevich, number 24, checks in. Brady a three from the corner's off, but he's going to follow his shot there and get the second chance rebound. But like we said, Nate, one of your better players on this team.
Yep.
He shoots the ball really well, great defender, and can really just score. He's a great scorer as well, and not having that on the floor definitely hurt the Hawks as Rob gets another bucket. He drops in two more, and it's 8-4 Hawks. Oxford really moving the ball well. All right, so a string of events there. And Hawks are going to take over here under their baskets. Just around 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. So Borkevich kicks it inside. It's going to hit off the net. A little skirmish in the corner, and Oxford's going to recover it. Quick transition here, driving to the paint, little hop step. Rob tries to take the charge, but no call, not even a block. As Oxford converts on another bucket. It's 8-6. Nice cut there from Hartnett. He's going to get fouled on the way up. Danny Hartnett, real physical play so far, really. But he wasn't afraid to go up there and take that foul on the way up. That is some free throw routine. He misses the first. I'm gonna try and get a zoom. I'm gonna ask my camera, Kaylee Budnick, to get just a zoom in on Danny's free. Oh, he didn't do it this time. He didn't. I don't know if you guys noticed. What was that? It wasn't just me, right? He did his little happy feet. He must have changed it because he missed it. That has to be the reason. But the second one is good. Hawks have a 9-6 lead. And okay, it's going to be Oxford ball inbounding under the basket. Let's see what they're going to run their own little box set here. We'll see what they try and do. There's a screen. Three ball on the way is short. That shot was from Johnny Broas. Ooh, we might have twins or some sort of related brothers. Will and Johnny.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we do. That's Danny Hartnett. Great work on the boards there. He kicks it to Rob. Drive. It's loose ball on the ground, and Oxford's going to come up with it. Rob tried to dish it to Dan. It just got tipped on the way in. And there's Rob stealing it. They're on the ground. And Ethan's going to must be called for, a timeout. Okay, timeout gets called before. If he didn't get that time off, that probably is going to be a foul on Steputis because he was nowhere near the ball. You know, first couple minutes, right? What are you liking from the Hawks so far?
Well, gotten a lot of open looks, but they just need to make those. Got a couple open threes. And the backdoor cut has been there a couple times. So we'll see Danny on the foul.
Yeah.
So keep looking for that. Keep cutting, moving open space.
You know, that's, you know, it's basics, but, you know, if it works for you, if it's been working, you know, you got to keep up with it. Especially how big, like you said, how big our guys are. That backdoor cut for an easy open layup or foul and take it to the line. We got great free throw shooters on this team. I mean, I know last year specifically, John Henry had a streak where he converted on 16 straight free throws.
Very impressive.
So that I don't know if that's the same for the entire team. And speaking of John Henry, he's checked in. And Coach Mariano not happy with that. That must have been some sort of, I don't know, that looked to be, yeah, there was some sort of, I don't know, commotion. Hawks had 6 players on the floor. At one point, they had to send Brady Anderson off, but now he's right back at the table. Hartnett on the guard. Over in the corner, that's Broas. He's going to kick it back out top of the key, number 24, that's Zareski. He's going to go up on Henry, and John's going to come down with the rebound. Tipped out, but it's going to be a foul. So the aggressiveness for Zareski was nice, but, you know, he ended up just, you know, kind of hacking John a little bit, and, you know, it's going to be a foul on the Wolverines. That's their 4th already. Hawks only have 1 to go along with that. And they try to throw it up, and a errant pass from Brady to Rob, and I don't know what's going on. Some bad communication. I don't know. Rob wasn't ready for it maybe, but they're going to work it up. Here's Oxford down. That's number 11. That's Paps. Oxford really moving the ball well around the perimeter, but they haven't been able to penetrate inside, which seems to be their game plan. Hawks playing great defense so far. He's going to pull up from 3. Long 3 is good. That's number 12. That's Will Broas, and that was a pretty long three-pointer. Had some nice height on it, too. Danny driving, and he's going to get a shot taken by Broas, and he went down pretty hard there. Crosses back. Good defense there by Brady to not allow a shot on the way up. Paps pulling up deep again, and that one's way off. Tries to play the hot hand, but it just didn't really work. Good hesitation by Danny. He's going to try and take it to the rack, but there's going to be a foul there. So we'll see what Coach Mariano wants to do here. Is Croy Mastropetro and Ethan Steputis, are you going to check in for Borkevich and Hartnett? And Connor Clifford is going to check in for Oxford as well. So what are they running here, Paul? It looks to be like
I haven't really seen that.
Okay. Seemed to be like more to like a wide, a spread box. I mean, he got Rob an open look, but he didn't convert. Corner 3 on the way is short, and that one just kind of falls into Brady's hand, and he tries to lob one up for Rob, and just thrown away, and he doesn't seem to. Neither of them seem too happy about the transition there. They thought they had a pretty good chance to get a bucket there, and another quick turnover for the Hawks. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. Woodland Oxford all knotted up at 9 points apiece. Low scoring affair. And Croy Mastropetro sticks with it and gets the, you know, Clifford to throw an errant pass there. But Clifford has some really nice handles, pretty shifty. And you get the call on that one?
Offensive on Brady, I don't know.
Brady,
I didn't see it.
Either a legal screen or some sort of push-off. That would be my guess, but since Croy was with the ball, I'm guessing it was probably some sort of illegal screen, as Brady's going to head to the bench after his first foul. 7 total for both teams, 5 for Oxford, 2 for Woodland, as now we're at the 38-second mark in the first quarter. Drive kick, corner 3 on the way. It is long, but it's going to tip back, and the old Woodland special, it's going to hit that belt suspended above the hoop. It's probably going to swing for like the next 5 minutes. You know, we've kind of seen that happen a lot in these type of games.
It's pretty low.
This used to be your domain back in your. We talked about your travel basketball days under Coach Anderson, who's the JV coach. Even those were there back then. Old gym's gotten redone since then. That floor, I remember the old floor used to be like bright yellow.
It was pretty bad.
So Dean Akatura is going to check in. He's going to trip there, but he's going to get his pass up. Croyd's going to get, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he just took it under the basket. Ooh. And the foul, John Henry's going to get the foul call there. Hawks were looking for a travel. Two trips and a turnover there. And kind of a messy first quarter here.
A lot of turnovers.
And just a millisecond under 2 seconds on 1.9. Very low scoring, like we said. Oxford looking to try to get a shot off here. They're going to go from 3/4 of the court. It is just off. That was pretty close. Off the bank, rattled at the rim, and just kind of fell short. That was a pretty decent look for how far away it actually was. But
It was.
we're through a pretty quick first quarter of basketball here. We're moving along quite well. A little less than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very quick.
all things considered, it's been a quick one. But 9-9, I mean, not a lot of points scored and pretty decent amount of turnovers as well. And when you have 8 total fouls between the two teams in the first quarter alone, it's just. And now we're doing things to make our cameras work better. Matt Deegan is in a suit for some reason. I don't know what he's doing.
Looks like they're performing some kind of act here in the student section.
I don't know. I leave this to lead the student section in the fall. We never did. Now Matt's showing up to basketball games in suits. I don't really know what's going on here. But I know you guys can't see the camera, but Matt Deegan has a mock headset on, and I'm very interested to see what's going to go on here. He has this light up bow tie on too. But we're going to start the second half of basketball here. On the floor for the Hawks, Henry, Moriarty, Master, Petros, Steputis, and Anderson. And they're going to try and get something going here in a pretty low-scoring affair. Croyd's going to drive at the left. Kicks it to Ethan. He's going to drive in right. Tries to dump it to Henry, and it's going to be last tipped out by number 1 on Oxford. I don't know about that call.
I didn't see it.
Once again, we don't have the best angle from up here, but from just the eye, it didn't look like anything. Brady's going to fake the 3 drive, little jump shot. He's looking for a foul, and nothing there either. Shot got tipped up by number 11, Julian Paps. Fakes the 3 drive with the left, tries to throw the hop step, but his pass gets tipped. Up now. Okay, now Noah Omer is walking in with a headset on and a suit jacket as well. I don't know what is going on. They have ESPN. Oh, they're doing the ESPN. You ever see the, okay. There's a TikTok trend. There's a TikTok. Can we like zoom in on them over there in the suits, please? You see Noah in his suit over there? Noah and Matt Deegan are in suits right now. They have their ESPN sign. Okay, so there's this TikTok trend that you dress up in your suits like you're at an ESPN event, and you sit and you basically heckle the other team's student section. They were a little late to this one because of the early start and the quick JV game before it. It's an interesting. We'll get back to the game now. Croymaster Petro tries to drive. Layup does not fall. So during this time, Oxford also took an 11-9 lead. First bucket of the three-pointer on the way is a little long, but an offensive rebound. Danny jumped a little early. Layup on the way is good, and the foul to go along with it. Number 14, Nate Bowen, puts that in, and he's going to look to convert on the three-point play and make this a 5-point lead. Now, what went wrong there? I mean,
Just didn't block out on the first shot, let him get the offensive rebound.
I mean, it looked like, I don't know, it looked like Danny almost jumped a little too early to try to get the board or something. And the foul on the way, and he completes the three-point play. That's Brady's third foul already, so you'd have to imagine he's probably going to be near that part of the bench for the rest of the half. Danny tries to step through, almost travels, has to get a quick pass off. And there's a foul. It looks to be a foul on Croy. It's another offensive foul. And timeout. Coach Mariano's going to call a timeout. Another interesting offensive call. I mean, he handed it off to Dean, and I don't really know.
It's like a little push off or something.
Maybe some sort when on the give and go, he put the elbow into the chest or something like that. But usually, you know, in high school games, they're pretty physical, so you know, you usually kind of give something like that. But interesting call there, but I guess I can see where it's coming from. We're up to 11 total fouls between the two teams here. 6 for Woodland and 5 for Oxford. But Oxford lower in fouls, higher in points, 14-9, 6:33 left to go here in the first half. So we'll, I don't know. What do you think of Oxford's uniform color?
I like them.
I like if we can can we zoom in on Oxford's uniforms, please? Yes. Yeah, we're talking about the colors. I like this. I like this powder blue. I like the navy with it too, and the white piping along the side. You know who else has uniforms like that is East Catholic.
Yeah.
I saw them play. They were playing Bristol Central the other day. Donovan Klingon, UConn, 7 foot tall, just absolutely disgusting. But East Catholic has uniforms like this. I like these Oxford uniforms. I like the Woodland ones too. Yeah. White on white, you can't really go wrong with it though. And then we have good black and gold, but turnaround jumper is off. Another offensive rebound for Oxford. They're going up, second chance. Rim roller is going to fall. So it's Zareski getting the second chance layup to fall after rattled around the rim. Dan's going to try to drive with the left. Ethan kind of wide open lane. He's going to take a nice left-handed finger roll, and it's going to be good. So Hawks cut it to 5, 16-11 Oxford. Here's the drive with the left. He tries to go up on Croy, and it's going to be a foul. That's going to be Croy's second. Team's 7th or 6th? 7. So we're already in the, I think we already, that does put us in the bonus with 5:49 left on the clock. Zareski is going to make his first. Hits the front of the rim, but you know, is able to shake home. Lines up the second. It is once again off the front of the rim, but the spin on it gets it to fall. So here's Dean Akatur. He's going to hand it off to Croy. Ethan's going to cross left. Nice move. Takes it to the rack, and it's a foul on the way up. That was he has a pretty nice crossover for a pretty big kid. But Ethan's going to go to the line now, shooting 2. And mentioned Dean Akatur, number 12, checking in for the Hawks. He's in for Brady, who inevitably has 3 fouls already, but he's going to try to improve on that. And you know, Mariano will probably have him sit for the rest of the quarter just to compose himself, but not to get him into any deeper foul trouble. So Ethan misses the first, makes the second. 6-point Oxford lead, 18-12 Wolverines. Take the shot here, looking for something. Hawks playing stifling defense. Gonna turn the corner, and we're gonna get a travel call. Once again, Ryan Montini had it before the ref even blew his whistle. I know you probably couldn't. You might have heard it. I heard it in here, so I think you got it off before the whistle. Once again, you got the white shirt on, but so you know, I think we can. You know, I think you can make it happen. And Hawks get another turnover off the Aaron pass. They're going to drive left, little floater on the way. Is off the front of the rim. Rob's going to come down with the rebound. And he's going to try and step through the double team there. Danny's going to take to the rack in the end one. Danny Hart, drove into basically 3 Oxford players and was able to get the layup to fall. So he's going to try to go for a 3-point play here of his own. Looked to be a lane violation on the Hawks. Danny seemed to be sure that that free throw was falling. He backed out before it hit the rim. So it's Johnny Brois. He's going to kick it in. Zareski's going to save that one from going out of bounds. High pass. 3-ball on the way for Paps is good. And the Hawks, they haven't been defending that 3-ball as well in the second quarter. They've, a lot of open chances. And Paps is going to tip it up again. Croy's going to try and drive. He's going to step through. Nice to put some crazy spin on that layup, and it's no good. But I think what's led to Oxford's lead so far is they've basically silenced Rob Moriarty.
Yeah, he hasn't really done anything so far.
They're going to try and get him the ball. He's going to get a quick pass to Staputis. He's going to turn around. Croy's going to fake the 3. Slings it to Dean, but that's a high pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. Another Hawks turnover. So Borkevich, number 24, is going to be checking in for Croy here. There's a long 2 on the way from the elbow. It's going to be good. And so now Oxford's opening up. It's a 9-point lead, 23-14. And that pass is tipped up, and they're going to turn it over again. Fast break. Dan tries to block it, almost gets it, but Oxford converting again. Johnny Brois on the layup. And Hawks are going to call a timeout down a swing. Tied at the half. Oxford's put up 16 to Oxford Woodland 16-5 this quarter, and it hasn't been pretty.
Nope.
A lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls. We're both evened up at 7, 14 total fouls in this first quarter and a half, basically. So 3:55 to go in the second quarter. Oxford now up 25-14 on Woodland, and Coach Mariano and Anderson both screaming at the referee to get a timeout called and try to rally the troops here, get something going. This team, it's young. We got a young team. I mean, graduated, pretty heavy class of seniors last year. Joe Giuliani, Nathaniel Smith, really headlining that along with Conrad Philippone, and among others. But, you got a young team, not as much experience as a lot of other teams in the league. You got to play scrappy basketball. And the problem is they're trying to be too scrappy. I feel like they're trying to to be too quick, and a lot of turnovers, a lot of bad passes. I mean, we see it here. You got only 1 senior on the floor, 2 sophomores and two juniors to accompany them. But we'll see what the Hawks can do here. Rob's going to turn left, floats through, floater just off Danny Hartnett coming out of nowhere, but he's going to grab the offensive rebound and comes down. He can't get his feet set. He's going to get called for the travel. Darren Gaspari checking in for the first time, number 4. He's gonna guard Brois at the top of the key. Here comes the screen to the left. On a dime, jump shot from the elbow is off. Rob's gonna grab the rebound. And Dean's gonna push it up pretty quick. He's gonna hesitate, and he's gonna get it tipped. Loose ball on the ground, and it's gonna be kicked. Okay, no, never mind that. It's going to be Hawks ball either way. Right in front of the home stands right over here. Ethan looking for something on the rebound. He's going to get it to Dean, who's going to start up the offense here for the Hawks. He's going to bring it to the right of the logo. Ethan tries to throw in a bounce pass, and another turnover. And the layup is good. Brois takes that one, or excuse me, that was Paps taking that one hard to the rack, and a foul is going to be called. number 2 Connor Clifford on that one. On the, so that one was on the floor, so 1 and 1's gonna get called, and we're gonna see the first of our bonus free throws taken advantage of. 8 fouls now for Oxford. So the foul, Danny drew the foul, so he's gonna go to the line here, shoot his first of his 1 and 1s. He's gonna knock it down. So Danny's gonna try to look to cut the Hawk lead to, the Oxford lead to 11 now. If you're the Hawks here, you know, final 3 minutes of this first half, right? What are you thinking? What's your game plan gotta be?
Eliminate the turnovers, you know, play it slow, try to get open looks. Don't give the ball away.
Yeah, you know, you can't rush it. If you keep rushing it, you're gonna keep throwing that ball away. It seems like Oxford's really kind of just reading that offense right now. Clifford, nice dish inside. Gonna go up on Slaputis. Good defense there from Ethan. Rob's gonna pull down a rebound. We're gonna run the Kansas offense here. Is this the same Kansas you ran back in your day?
It is.
So free throw line jumper from Akatura falls. So you know Kansas.
I do
Kansas
know
through and
Kansas.
through. That's your.
I do.
What's the goal of Kansas?
Kansas is just keep running back and forth, handing the ball off, passing it, trying to get get an open lane to cut in or drive in, get an easy layup.
And if that happens, someone should have an easy free throw line jumper like Dean just had there. And somehow that layup is gonna fall. Zareski's gonna draw the foul and then kind of throw up this Hail Mary of a scoop layup that's just gonna fall in. And Danny Hartnett described this best. He just threw his hands up. He couldn't believe that went down, but it did. It's gonna be his first. And Zareski's gonna try and convert on his second 3-point play of the night. Off the front of the rim, and it's gonna be Akatura with the board. Same thing, Kansas, here we go. Darren's gonna cross left, give it to Ethan. He's gonna try and drive, nothing doing. He's gonna fake, but he's gonna get called for the travel. And almost better off he did. That jump shot was airballed. So, but it looked like that back foot got picked up and slid down after he stopped. So, travel called there. Little runner there is good. Paps is gonna get it to fall. Danny's gonna try and step back, nothing doing. Rob's gonna drive, and it's gonna be a block. Rob's gonna go to the line for his 3rd trip there this game. But besides that, there hasn't been much production out of Rob.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
They've done a great job of kind of just making sure he can't get the ball and go to work. That free throw just kind of rolls in and out. Tough luck there for Rob, but he's going to try and convert the second one here. 31-17. 31-18. So now Oxford's going to try and extend this lead right before half. We're at a minute 10 now. It's going to keep ticking down. And here's the drive from Paps. He's going to have an open lane, but it's just going to roll out. And they get another second chance opportunity and convert. So under a minute now. Hawks gotta try to get some sort of points. Slaputis on a nice drive. Gets the layup to fall. Hawks are now playing a much faster pace, but they don't bring a press. Darren's gonna tip that away, but oh, we're gonna get another offensive foul here. To be an elbow got thrown on the way, and that's a pretty decent amount of offensive fouls. We have not seen. I haven't seen that many offensive fouls in a high school game in a while. Usually it's.
They're all off ball.
All off, exactly, all off ball. which is interesting. You know, usually physical offense, off-ball play, refs kind of let it happen. What was that? Did you see?
He jumped over.
Yeah, he just did.
Slid.
He
across the
did like a
floor.
little bit of a somersault. I don't know. There was some sort of somersault done, but Rob, I don't know. It looked like it just kind of slipped off his hand there. Loose ball. Oxford's going to come up with it. So 25 on the clock. And Zareski's going to pull up for 3. And Rob's going to come down with the rebound. 19 seconds, and you have to imagine they're going to hold for the last shot. Nope, Darren's going to drive to a wide open lane and miss the layup. So now under 10, Oxford up by 13 has a chance to extend this lead. He's going to pull up way downtown, up, and it's going to hit the strap again. So we're at 2.2. They're going to just, Oxford's going to bring in the tall guy, try to stop the shot there. Looking no foul, 2.2 on the clock, making sure Dean, he's going to try and just throw something up. Nothing doing. That one's way short, and at the half, Oxford has a commanding 13-point lead over Woodland. It's 33-20. Wolverines have the lead, and I know was not a great first half of basketball there for the Hawks. I mean, you know, messy, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls for both teams. 18 total fouls. Oxford had 10, and Woodland picked up 8. Now that I can actually see it, and you know, not that pretty. You know, if you're trying to come back, a bounce back game after that game against Wilby, and then you come out playing like that, it's not what you really want. And I don't know. Usually, Mama Manning's gonna join us for halftime. Is she coming? She just gave me the thumbs up. So Mama Manning's gonna join us for halftime. We have this new audio mixer. I got her own headset now. So instead of having to share one or all the other bad word that we've been trying to do. Mama, you got your own headphones now? I'm gonna bump you in. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
You can hear me.
Can you hear Ryan?
Hello.
Oh, Ryan's soft-spoken, but I can hear him.
Oh, dance team. You want to delay it until after
You're
the
the
dance
boss.
team? Yeah, we'll let the dance team go.
All right.
All right, great performance from the dance team. We always like seeing them and the cheerleaders out here for halftime of our games. Mama Manning, first game back.
First game back, baby. I'm ready.
Your halftime show's back. How we feeling?
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
I don't like this score. We're down by 13.
It was not a pretty half of basketball.
It was not. Very disappointing.
Brian and I were just talking about that. A lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers.
Too many fouls. Brady's got 3.
Yeah.
It changes the dynamic of the game completely.
Agreed.
He's got the inside-outside game. It's very frustrating.
No, it's been
Easy baskets are not going down. Too many turnovers.
too many. Yeah, no, exactly. And when Brady, not only he's your point guard too, so your whole the way you run your offense has changed
It's completely different, and I believe we're out-rebounded.
too. Oh yeah,
You got to
Definitely.
get those boards on offense and off defense.
Oh yeah, no.
A lot of times we're looking around. You got to go up and defend. You got to grab the rebounds. It's not happening tonight. They're out there playing. We
Yeah.
need to play with emotion. Oxford's out there to win. They're playing heart and soul. We're flat today.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is.
There's
Do
not-
I need
there's
to go
not
in
a
the
lot of-
locker room and
You
get them
might-
riled up?
You might have to.
I
You know,
think I'd
actually,
have to.
send him in. He's got all the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah, I'd fix this right up.
Yeah. Very, very disappointing.
Hey.
But you know, it's just the first half.
It is.
A lot
Look,
of
we gotta-
basketball, a lot of more normal
You know, as they
basketball.
say, it's a game of two halves. Let's go. Let's turn this around. You know, the shots will come. You got to shoot
Yeah.
through it. I think Croy's out there frustrated. He's got a couple fouls on him, couple turnovers. His shots aren't going down. You got to shoot through it. You got to play with determination. You don't give up.
No, I agreed on that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we also they've stopped Rob.
I know.
That's I think been the biggest thing. That's why I feel our points are they've stopped Rob.
Yeah.
They've put him on the free throw line, forced him to make free throws, but they haven't given him any real open looks.
Yeah. I think the second half he's going to turn it around.
Yeah, I think he's probably getting fired up in there right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he knows he owes me.
Why is that?
Oh, we go over how many points and what he needs to do in a game.
Are you allowed to tell us what the bet was today, or is that classified?
That's classified information. You have to be in my class to know that one.
I am in your class,
Yeah, but not in his class.
and he was in your class. We both were in your class.
Well, it's still top secret.
Understand? I guess it's understandable.
I go through all what I demand of the players, what I'm expecting, what they need to do.
Okay.
And some of them are falling short tonight. But as we said, it's just a half. We can
That's-
turn this around, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. We got it. They got it. I mean, they even look a little flat coming out of here. Right
Yeah,
now.
look, they should be charged up, shooting, ready to go.
You got to be ready. You got to be fired up, and I don't know. It just seems like something's up tonight. Something's not right, but
It's like they're breaking up with their girlfriends or something. They're down. Come on.
has some energy.
That's right.
You probably should have gone in there.
I think I should have. I would have knocked those socks off them.
All right. Got anything for the second half?
Okay, as I said, let's count the rebounds. We need to out-rebound the other team.
Okay.
The shots will eventually go down.
Yeah.
Get those hands moving for defense. A lot of times we're just watching with our hands down. Get the hands up, get the hands in the face.
Got it. Same
Watch.
thing for you.
They're anticipating the angles. They're cutting off our passes. We got to be on our toes.
No, that was a big thing. They had a lot of steals because they kind of just read them like a book. It was,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Textbook read, and they just went in and picked it out, and
Yep.
they didn't miss on their
Yeah.
opportunity.
The first quarter was evenly matched. It was 9-9.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
They
they
were a little sluggish on the defense, but
they took advantage of their second chance
they
points.
exactly. They turned it up in that second quarter.
Yep.
Yep.
Coach Mariano doesn't seem too happy coming out of the locker room.
No, I would not be. It was a tough weekend for UConn. Oh my goodness.
I watched that
Yeah.
Providence game.
That was terrible.
They didn't play good.
They were flat. Remind you of somebody? Yeah. Learn from them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And on
no,
top of that, the Giants lost. I had 3 losses over the weekend. You know how tough that is for me?
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of losses. Don't get us started about the Giants. Daniel Jones.
Embarrassing.
out-
Embarrassing.
He's out for the season.
Jake Fromm.
He's the best quarterback on the
Yeah.
roster, dude. What?
Better than
Why
Mike
is
Glennon.
Mike Glennon? How many picks has he thrown in 2 games?
He's throwing up ducks.
I think 7 picks in 2 games.
Oh, I think it's closer to 87.
Oh God, it was not pretty.
We're playing to the caliber of the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh boy, and that's
Jets might have
pretty
even played
embarrassing.
better than us this week.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Kenny Galladay is terrible.
No one can get open.
Painful. It's painful to watch.
I can barely sit through a whole game anymore. I don't know what's worse, them or the Mets. Yeah, and I watched full Met games this year.
Well, I'll tell you a quick story. So with my network, I no longer get Fox.
Yeah.
So I don't see any of the Fox games.
Oh, okay.
So my husband had been attaching my laptop to the TV so I could watch the games
Yeah.
live stream. And then that wasn't working because it was a free prescription and
okay.
that subscription, that went off. So then my husband buys an antenna for the roof. He goes, "This will do it." So he attaches the antenna to the roof. He tries to connect to the game and it doesn't work.
So now the Mannings have a whole antenna.
We got an antenna issue. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be watching them because
Yeah,
it's
you
such
got- yeah.
heartbreaking
I was
way.
gonna say
Exactly.
it's
Painful to watch the
Probably a good
Giants.
thing.
it's probably better. You're probably better off not watching it.
Holy cow, it's awful.
All right, Mama.
All right,
I gotta
thank you
get
so
you back
much.
down to your seat.
Yes.
Enjoy the second half.
Yeah, I'm visiting with Than. Did you see Than the man is here?
Dan's here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I'll see you in AP Lit tomorrow.
All right. Hey, you did a good job on your essay.
Which one?
The last one.
You know.
That was good.
I'll see you later.
All right, buddy.
He's not a reader.
I'm not, no.
What are you gonna do when you go to college? Have somebody read for you?
I'll read for him.
Yeah.
I'll read for him.
Oh yeah, you see.
We're going
You can do all
together.
my work.
Roommates.
Yeah. So I'll read all your books for you.
Perfect.
You'll do all my pre-cal, all my calc homework.
I don't know. I don't think it's just a.
Come on, you
one-way
aced Miss
deal.
Akabo's calc
I
class.
did.
So we're just about underway here, about to get started here. Second half of basketball. Hawks trailing by 13 to Oxford, 33 to 20. Steputis, Anderson, Hartnett, Masher, Petro, Moriarty on the floor for the Hawks. And we're gonna see if the starting lineup can get something going here. Brady's gonna bring it over towards the left side of the court. He's gonna cut back. He's gonna drive, sees an open lane, gets the foul. Layup is no good, just kind of rims out. It was pretty close. Nice attack there for Brady. And Danny, I don't know what he almost like tipped that on the way back down or something. If that wasn't a foul, could have been offensive goaltending. But second foul for Pabst. Brady's first free throw is gonna rattle home. Second free throw on the way for Brady is off. Zareski's gonna pick up the board. And he's gonna bring it up, kicks it over to Clifford. Oxford moving the ball well, just like they did in the first half. Tries to spin around Master Petro, and there's gonna be a travel there. Will 12, that's Will Bruss. Master Petro in the corner kicks to Danny. And Danny goes down pretty hard there. He got back up like he was ready to go and then just turned around and walked away. I like the energy from Dan.
Yep. Dan will always have the energy.
Yeah, that is true.
It will always be there for him.
I mean, even walking around the
Yes.
school at 7 a.m., he's got the energy. You can hear him if you're on the third floor,
Yeah.
you'll probably hear him from the second floor, and then as soon as you see him on the stairs, you'll see those yellow Crocs. His patented yellow Crocs. But Dan's going to miss the first free throw. Second one on the way falls. Rob goes for the steal there, nothing doing. Corner three ball not taken. Zareski fakes his shot, drives in, left hand. It finally spins home. Brady's gonna bring it over, kick to Ethan. Croy in the corner is gonna drive the baseline, goes up, tough layup is good. And Croy has now tripled his season point total. He was at 1, now he is at 3. I don't know. I think he already scored tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Croy only got one chance. He was 0 for like 2 from the field and only made his 1 and 2 free throws. Other than that last game against Wilby, he didn't take too many shots and nothing out. A bunch of assists, couple rebounds, he said, and even a block, but just the points weren't there. for him. That foul was on Rob Moriarty, his second. Hawks first of the half. Clifford almost picked up that second foot, was able to hold it. He's gonna try and kick it. Nice defense there from Hartnett. 3-ball top of the key is in and out. Johnny Bros just missed that one. Oh, and a charge. Okay. I guess.
Yeah,
he
with
must-
the arm.
Yeah,
Stick
the arm.
out,
Yeah. Mr. Decker, I don't know, handling some sort of business. Clifford took a pretty nasty elbow. And Danny's shaking his head. I don't Mr. Decker was handling some business there. Mr. Decker got out on the court real quick after that one. Still 11-point lead for Oxford, 35-24, 6.5 to go. Now Mr. Decker talking to some fans. Something must be happening while we have the headphones on. Rose is going to try to drive right, swings it in the corner. 3-ball from Zareski's off, and Hartnett's going to grab the rebound. Brady going to bring it up really quick, swings it to Dan. He's going to step around and off the front of the rim. And that's what we talked about with Mamba. You got to convert. You got to convert on those easy shots. And you know, Dan really had a wide open lane to the basket there, and he couldn't convert. They would have cut that lead to single digits as well. 3-ball on the way is good. That was number 15, Zach Caravan. I think that's, is that how you?
Yeah.
Carbaharan? Carbaharan?
Yeah.
Carbaharan? All right,
Yep.
sorry if we pronounced that incorrectly. Brady layup is long. He's trying to fight through some physicality there. And nothing. He's going to take it to the rack. Good defense there from Ethan. But the layup is going to fall. 16-point Oxford lead now. Rob tries to screen right. Brady tries to spin out, but nothing. Danny's going to pass to Rob. Rob saves that one. Ethan, a long 3 is good. Ethan nails home the 3. It's a 13-point lead now for Oxford, 40-27. A little bit more juice now after that 3-point ball. See if the Hawks can turn it into a good defensive possession. And no. Another 3. And back-to-back 3s now. We'll see if the Hawks try to trade a 4th one in a row, excuse me. Court kicks it underneath. Rob tries to go up with it, and I don't know if Rob tried to go up with it there and drew some contact on the after the fact, but layup just kind of couldn't fall, kind of just laid off the glass. Rose trying to move the ball around the perimeter once again. It's really been working for Oxford. 3-point ball on the way, it's good again. Julian Paps hits this one, and Oxford is just nailing these 3-point balls. And now it's a 19-point lead. Just like that in a matter of seconds. 46-27 Oxford. That's 4-3. I think it's 3, at least 3, maybe possibly 4 threes coming out of the half, and they have really started piling it on. And Coach Mariano once again forced to call the timeout. So timeout. And if you're Coach Mariano, what are you saying in this huddle right now?
Well, I saw Coach Anderson give him a little closeout lesson to Danny. They're letting Oxford shooters get a couple wide open 3s, and the big difference is they're making their open looks.
Yeah.
We are not. So
I mean, you got to imagine.
shots.
You got to imagine that if Woodland knocks down some open shots of their own, that
They'd be right back in.
they'd be in this. You know, a couple of 3s here and there, working the paint. But so we'll see what they got. John Henry's checked in. Good screen there. Croy open 3 is long. Rob's going to come up with a rebound and kind of bail it out there. You know, John Henry reminds me of
Who does he remind you of?
Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the headband, but I like just kind of the play style. I mean, you know, long,
the big guy in
the
there.
big guy, 3-pointers, can play good defense, make his free throws, and I think it's really the headband that's really getting me. The headband and the long hair. But I don't know. John Henry, Kelly Olynyk. That's my NBA comparison for him. Brady spins left, Swings, sees a Croy open. Corner three is just off. John played, real good ball pressure there, tried to force a turnover, nothing happened. And kicks it up, and we're gonna get a travel call there. So Woodland's gonna take the inbound in front of the Oxford bench. 2:59 to go in the third. Matt Deegan just, okay, yes, it is confirmed. He just said he is an ESPN analyst. Rob looking for the foul there. Ethan's gonna poke that ball loose, tries to throw it in, and John's gonna grab the steal. Good transition defense there for Ethan Steputis. Brady hesitates, crosses back left, free throw line jumper, no, he's gonna pass it into John. He's gonna draw the foul. And John gets the second chance point to fall. 17-point lead now, Oxford. We're closing on the 2-minute mark here in the third. Zareski's looking for something. He's gonna try to hit a cutting pass. He does, and the layup is good. And they use that backdoor cut.
Yep.
The backdoor cut that we talked about Woodland using. Oxford uses it to their advantage there to grab 2 more points. Brady step back three is short, way short. And a decent looking shot. I mean, it seemed a little bit forced, but I don't know, Brady couldn't convert there. So Denac and Tur and Danny Hartnett are going to check in there for Croy and Brady Anderson, and see if a new look here can try and reinvigorate the Hawks. Zareski jabs right. He's going to dish it away. Long pass is tipped, and his foot's going to be on the line. Cersei not too happy with that call, but
I would agree with the call.
But I
think
I think he got it away before his foot hit, but and Rob's gonna lose that one pretty easily. Good defense there in transition. It doesn't keep his head down off that turnover. Just kind of get back, does his job. Doesn't allow the bucket, and the foul is going to be on the floor. Number 12 to Will Broas. Teka, and there he goes. I figured that was coming after. He didn't. I mean, Ethan has been seen to get pretty annoyed by him the entire time. He said he kept running his mouth, and I don't know. Ethan must have said something there, but nothing. Will Broas gets called for the tech, so Robbie's going to take the technical free throws. That's his third. Oxford's fourth of the half. So 2 in the ball. Let's see if this jump starts the Hawks here, because second free throw is gonna hit the front of the rim, roll in. So we'll see if the Hawks can make this a 4 or 5 point swing. Should be underneath the basket. Maybe not. That's what they're trying to say, underneath the basket.
Well,
but
the original foul
but
would
the
have
foul-
been underneath. I don't know if the technical foul replaces it. I'm not sure.
I think that's what they were trying to argue there. The ref was trying to explain it, but play had already begun. They didn't want to stop it. They're gonna get clean block on that shot from Danny. 35 on the clock here in the third. Hawks down 17 now, 50-33 Oxford in the lead. Zareski's gonna jab baseline, then turn the corner, and almost traveled there. Good defense by John to apply some pressure. So now they're what we expected. They are gonna hold for the last shot here. It's gonna be Broas. 3 on the clock. He's going to lose it. He's going to try and throw something up, and it's just going to be off the mark. He stumbled, wasn't able to make that great of a shot, and so that one is off. 8 minutes left of basketball. Fourth quarter on the way. Hawks down 50-33. And, you know, Hawks did not what we expected out of the half for them. I can't imagine that would have been part of the game plan for Coach Mariano either.
Yep.
Let up a lot of open threes. Still turned the ball over a pretty decent amount. They did cut down on the fouls.
They did, yeah.
They
Gotta get the offense going.
And they didn't make the open shots like they needed to. And you know, so when you can't really add.
Yep.
I mean, when your offense isn't working, you can't expect to win basketball games. Great interactions with Matt Deegan and Noah.
Yes, yeah.
They do. They really do. They want to beat us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're live. Hey, we're
They're
live.
talking to themselves over there.
No, they're all in good fun. They're good sports. We're online. We got the viewers. You know, we have the live stream platform. They got light up bow tie. That does have a pretty cool light up bow tie, though. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
And it looks like the foul's going to be on the floor. It looked like it'd be on the floor. Jeski talking, hoping that was going to be on the shot so he can get a chance to the line. If he did, that would have been his third opportunity for a three-point play this game. So second foul for John. They're going to throw it all the way back. They're going to completely reset the offense here. Try and drive left, keep that pivot for almost traveled again. Oxford has come real close a couple times to dragging that back foot, but nothing getting called. Gonna drive left, throws up the runner with the right hand, and that was number 11. That was Pabst. Rob's gonna try and turn, and he's gonna kind of get that ball deflected out. Loose ball there, but Oxford able to come up with it after everyone there. Oh, and Ethan's gonna get called for the foul on the bump there. And every single on that ball down on the baseline there, they all thought it was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And they all just kind of looked at it, and then when they finally realized that it was spinning back towards inbounds, they all just went for it. Went for Rob's ankles to back up by the net in about a second and a half. Some sort of talk there, but Mariano not happy with the performance of this team so far. Layup there is good. Hawks finally get back on the board. 52-35, that ball's loose. Rob's gonna provide some pressure. Croy's gonna bring in the double team, and they're gonna get called for the travel. It was a travel. I mean, I think that
they got the timeout off.
And
Nope.
so they do get that's what they were mad. They tried to get the timeout call before that, and the far ref never got it. Made that travel call before the timeout could get called. But they cleared that up, and I think that was the right call in that case. They were not. Oxford was not happy though. They were
all on the court.
They were. I think every coach over there was on the court. Even the players that aren't dressed right now. were on the court, I think, for that one, which I think is a technical foul. But we're not even going to try. And it's 52 to 35 Oxford. Hawks down by 17 points with 6:13 left to go in the game. Each team 4 fouls apiece, 8 total. Not as much as the first half where we had 18, but I don't want to say anything yet because if you don't remember, if you weren't here for the last girls game, you were here. You remember. We were talking about how there weren't a lot of fouls, and in the last 5 minutes alone, I think the teams combined for 11. So Oxford just trying to move the ball now. Almost looks like trying to burn some clock. Zareski's going to kind of just lose the ball there. It's going to roll right through Rob's legs. He's going to try and fake another shot. Good pressure here from the Hawks. Oxford's got to reset again. Zareski jabs the baseline, brings it back out. They are burning a lot of clock here. We're at 5.5 now. Croy goes for the steal, knocked loose, nothing. So Broas has it out. It's Zareski. So Carbaharn, Danny tries to knock it away. They can't do it. Open 3 ball is no good. And Bowen misses it. Croy Mashapitro with the open layup. So Hawks are within 15. They're going to bring the press here. Not like a full press, just kind of trying to provide a little bit of pressure. And Croy's going to get called for the block. And there was some contact there. Croy's trying to say that he jumped into him, but I wasn't buying it either, and the ref wasn't. If we're not buying it, I don't think the ref is buying it either. His third, he's gonna stay out there for now though. Under 5 minutes here. So Will Broas checking back in after that technical foul a couple minutes ago. Keep turning. Dan's going to knock it loose, but he's able to re-corral and get his dribble back. Clifford at just over half court at the logo. Is going to drive right, spin back around left. Anderson's going to switch up, pick up Broas now. He's going to try and go right. Zareski in the corner, drives baseline, spins back. Picks up his dribble a little early, but finds a cutting. That's Carbaharn. Once again, they're using that cut to their advantage. Brady swings it to Rob. Long 3, top of the key is off. And Danny's going to get the rebound over 3 defenders. Rob going to come out again, 3-pointer, top of the key. Croy's going to get the 3rd chance, and it's off again. Danny again, and 1. Danny Hartnett. Danny, the 4th chance finally falls. 2 Rob missed threes, a Croy missed layup, and Danny finally is going to get it on the 4th time. Each of his offensive rebounds in that stretch, he got them over 3 or more defenders. Yep. Great job playing the size, tipping it back up, and coming down with it. So we'll see if Danny can convert, cut the lead to 14. He can't. That free throw is short. So let's see. Their last possession, Oxford burned about a whole minute. This possession started at 4:57, or excuse me, 3:57. So let's see. Let's see how long they're able to do this for. A wide open cut. It wasn't that long, but they got the points is what they needed. 56-39. 3.5 to go in the 4th. If the Hawks want to make a comeback, they got to do it now. Staputis 3-point ball is short off the front of the rim. Broas is going to get it tipped. Ethan is going to, and he's going to get fouled from behind. Ethan not too happy. He thought he had a wide open look at the basket there. It wasn't, usually sometimes you get a technical foul, the open lane, but, in that case, it looked like Broas was already on his way to falling down, and he just kind of tripped and got Ethan along with it. So we'll see what Brady's got to do here. 3:10 on the clock. Steps back. Almost a travel. I thought it was a travel. He took 2 hop steps. Kroy's going to step through and jump ball. Okay. I think, well, it was either that or the travel call, but the block definitely
Right
sent
back,
him
yeah.
into that second step. So. He's going to lob it up for Rob. He's going to grab it over Clifford. He's going to get it poked out from the side end. And it's going to be a charge. Great job, Saputis getting there, setting his feet. And I also think it looked like Bro just kind of lowered his shoulder into that one as well. That's his 5th. And we'll see what Oxford's they get their little mini timeout there. So after the 5 fouls, they can, convene, let them know if they want to make any changes with the new personnel out there. So Carbaharn's going to check back in. Brady's got to get it moving quickly. Hawks down by 17 here. Rob's going to try and drive left. Going to kick it back out, Kroy. Open lane layup is good. Good work from Kroy taking it to the basket there, and he's been the Hawks' main source of points this game. I don't have the stats in front of me. Usually we try and keep him, and he's going to throw that ball right to Danny Hartnett, and Danny's going to throw it right out of bounds. Big mistake there for the Hawks. They had an easy open layup, and Danny just overthrew it just a tad. So a couple screens clear Oxford, 2-on-2. Rob doesn't see the cut back door. Carbahar, an easy layup. Brady's going to bring it up, 2:10 on the clock. And we get another offensive off ball. That looked to be Danny. It was Danny's 3rd. So Rob just kind of playing back like a safety net, and they're going to get it in Carbahar. They're going to call a timeout there. I think Coach felt like he was going to get that, the violation call there if he didn't
set up the press breaker.
So we'll see what they're going to come out as they take the. It looked like did they take the full or the half there?
Looks like a full.
I think they did. Yeah, they did take a full. So they're going to try and set that up, making sure they know. But we're just about at the 2-minute mark here in the 4th, and overall sloppy game from both. Not just from both sides. I mean, Oxford's really cleaned it up in the second half. I mean, they knocked down threes like crazy in those first couple minutes of the 3rd, and now really working the inside well, grabbing offensive rebounds, second chance points. But the Hawks just they're not converting on those open looks. But and that was, not converting on the open looks. A couple key turnovers early on. And what I think the biggest thing I've seen is, Rob Moriarty not getting, the looks he's used to getting, and them playing great defense on him. And then, when Rob is the key, he's the keys to this offense.
Yep.
And I think not having Nate here, granted, doesn't do them any favors either, but we'll see what they got. Oxford for the press breaker. Clifford goes long, and there's nothing there. They're going to get it in quick. Brois draws the double, and they're going to get able to get it back in. So they'll get it over here. We'll see. Danny's going to knock it loose on the ball. Jump ball is going to probably be called. Yes, it is. It's going to go to Oxford. That last one with Kroy underneath our own basket a couple seconds ago went to us. So we're going to send it to the other side, underneath the basket. They're going to run another box play here. Double screens for the top. Zareski's going to get this one. He's going to cross right on Moriarty. Kick out Clifford. They're going to restart the offense. A minute 45. They can imagine they're going to try and burn a little clock here or get a quick bucket, one or the other. And from the way the passes are looking at the top, open three now, and it's just off. Ethan's going to grab the rebound, but there's going to be a foul before that. We are in the bonus now. 7 foul. Oxford now up at 8 fouls, I think, right?
Yeah.
That should be 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So that is Clifford on the foul. That's his 3rd. Ethan's first rolls home. Wait, who is that? That picture.
Oh.
Zareski goes up for a layup, and Brady's going to foul. Right over there to help him up, but I'm pretty sure that's Brady's 4th, if not 5th. He's been running over. He's racked him up. That's his 4th. He's good for now. But at 127, Zareski going to head to the free throw line here for Oxford. His first free throw falls. Here comes his 2nd on the way, is also good. So Oxford's elapsed the 60-point mark at 60-43. Lobs it up, Danny underneath. He had his shot kind of stolen from Clifford. And Mariano's kind of just going to let up on the press here. Minute 10 on the clock, 60-43. Hawks could never really get past this 17-point margin that's been, with them since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now we are under a minute, and Ryan, what went wrong today?
Well, they just dug themselves into a hole early, and they just could never come back to it. Come back from it, missing open shots, a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls early on, and just couldn't come back from it.
Yeah, I think you said it best. I think Mama Manning really alluded to it at halftime. You gotta be better at converting on those open shots. And the team that wins on the rebounds, is the team that's most likely more often going to win the game. Brady Anderson open 3 is going to fall, but I think that it might be too little, too late.
Yeah.
They're going to bring the press back here. Brady trying not to foul. He knows he has 4.
Gotta get over.
And they do get it over under the basket. Rob goes for the. All right, and I think they're going to corral that in half court. Rob's still going to provide pressure, but it's going to travel call. No travel call. They just said the game is over. Everyone agrees, and they start walking off the court. I mean, even the referee just. We ended the game when there was still 1.7 seconds on the clock. Hawks lose a tough one, 60-46 to Oxford, 14-point game. For those of you listening at home, thanks for tuning in.